Hello everyone, it's May 19th, and I just wanted to go over a quick review. This is another update. I don't know, remember which number it is. But yeah, so I've had a run of bad luck since my last update. Today was my worst day yet. I lost 3 chickens today. 2 of them display foot. They were so malnourished and just getting weakly and sickly that I ended up having to dispatch them, which is just frustrating. And then after I did that, I knew that there were some others that were having, a couple others that are having problems. Like this one down here. You can see it. I don't think it's going to make it. It's doing this gasping, or I don't know what it's doing, but it keeps doing this thing where it's gasping or gawking. See that one right there? It just keeps doing that. I don't know what's going on with it. Really don't think it's going to live. Probably won't live through the night. But in one of them, I came out here a while back and it was just dead. It was upside down and dead. I don't even know. I imagine it just had a heart attack or something. I don't know. It's just frustrating. This is turning out to be potentially one of the worst batch of Cornish Cross I've had. And because of that, I mean, I've had one good run where I had 100% and they all turned out really good. They were all heavy, well, healthy and everything. But this batch, it's not like they're having issues where I can address it with antibiotics or coccidiosis treatment. This is all just like congenital stuff or weird stuff. I don't even know what that is. I mean, that bird's just gawking or gasping, like it's got some kind of weird problem. And I don't know what the problem is. Based on the health of them. Oh, and by the way, I'm down to, from 21 birds, I'm down to 14. This is not what I've got. I've got 14 birds. And I imagine I'm probably going to lose that one right there that's doing that gawking move, and potentially one more. I think when it's all said and done, I'll be around 12. Hopefully no less than that. It's really frustrating. But this is really just to get to the point, this is really turning me off of the Cornish Cross because I've had problems with them in the past. And this is by far turning out to be one of my worst runs. And the thing is that the breed has problems. And I'm getting to the point now where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this breed's problems. I'd rather have healthy birds that don't get overweight where they can't walk. They end up getting spraddle foot, like the 2 that I had to dispatch earlier today. And they can't walk, and so they can't eat or drink, even if you put the water and food that close together. These birds literally could not move. They were literally spraddle footed so far apart they were just stuck in location, which effectively means they were starving, dying of thirst, because they can't go anywhere. So I've just decided that I'm probably going to switch over and try Red Rangers next, or another meat bird. The next time I raise some meat birds, I'm just not going to do these. It's just frustrating. To me, it's just an exercise in just managed cruelty, really. It's frustrating. I don't understand. And it's not like, I mean, I keep their litter clean, as you can see. Change it regularly. I keep giving them food. They have water. That's fresh water, even though they've gummed it up a little bit. I filled it up today. And they just keep having problems. It's so frustrating. I don't know what the deal is. And I don't know what to do to solve these problems. Because it's not like I can give them medication. And I would if I could. If they were exhibiting signs of bacterial infection or something, I would give them antibiotics. But that's not the case here. This is issues with what appears to be congenital issues, like heart problems, and they're just dying. Or this one's having some kind of breathing problems. I'm not sure what the heck's wrong with this one. Let me see if I can bring it over here to show y'all. You can see he or she just keeps doing this gasping thing. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's in pain or not. It doesn't appear to be. It just appears to be having... Here, let me sit you down, little guy. He's got some activity. He's got some life to him. It's not like he's lethargic. It's like something might be stuck in his crop. I don't know. But that's not a good sign. I don't think he's going to make it. This one's just sleeping. This one, I think, is the one that's lethargic. Yeah. But there's one other in here I looked at earlier today. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm just one problem after another, and they're dropping. So I've lost 6 total chicks. 3 in one day, and that's today. The last time I filmed and did an update, it was just ridiculous. After I got filming thinking everything was all fine and then dandy, within 15 minutes one of them fell over dead after I filmed the last update. And that was a while back, and that kind of made me really upset and frustrated. But this is part and parcel of raising chickens. Sometimes you get really good batches, sometimes you get bad batches. And there's nothing you can do, no matter how good you do the setup, how much you try and attenuate for problems. Sometimes you just lose a lot of birds. And it's in nature with these birds, these Cornish Cross, they're susceptible to all sorts of health problems, dealing with their weight. And that's something I've seen in this batch. I've seen them drop dead or just not be able to move around because of spraddle leg. Because they're too heavy to move, and they end up getting spraddle leg late onset. It's not like it happens shortly after they're, as chicks, they're able to run around, sprint everywhere. But yeah, I think I'm going to move away from Cornish Cross. Even though I do like them, I don't like the stress it puts on me, as well as I think that these birds are just genuinely having problems. And for the last several runs, I've had nothing but problems. And I don't want to have problematic birds. I just don't like raising birds and watching them drop like flies left and right. It's just not something I care to do. Well, that's the update for now. It's not very happy, but it gives y'all an insight. Hopefully somebody an insight on part and parcel of raising these birds. And some of the headaches you'll run into. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them if I can.